So what's the difference between a criminal case involving sexual abuse of a minor and a civil case, and which should I file? Well, first and foremost, a criminal case is prosecuted by the district attorney's office. It's investigated certainly by law enforcement agencies, but that is a case that is brought by the state. So it's typically the people of the state of New York versus the defendant in this particular case, who would be the perpetrator. A civil case is different. It's the survivor of that sexual abuse. The survivor is the person bringing a claim against that very same defendant. There's different standards of proof, and they're handled differently. Again, the state prosecutes claims of a criminal nature. Civil cases are prosecuted by that survivor of sexual abuse by the attorney of their choice. They're handled in different courts as well. Criminal cases are handled in criminal court. Civil cases are handled in civil court. And the most important thing, the most important difference between these is the burden of proof that applies. People watch shows on television and they hear beyond a reasonable doubt. Well, that's a standard that applies only and solely to criminal cases. In the civil cases, the survivor of child sexual abuse has to prove by a fair preponderance of the credible evidence that it was more likely than not that their story is true, that what they are saying happened to them actually occurred, and that these people or these institutions are responsible for it. The good thing about the Child Victims Act is people who've experienced this type of abuse, they can pursue both remedies. They can have law enforcement authorities pursue the perpetrator, and they can have civil attorneys pursue the institutions and the perpetrator as well, for justice, for compensation.